You know, there is not much that beats a good bike ride, the smooth cruise with the wind at your back, just an amazing way to spend a summer day. Now, maybe you are in need of a new bicycle, or maybe yours just needs a little work.
We suggest stopping at 302 Bicycles in Milton. John Lenny opened the place up 5 years ago and has been steadily growing since. It's a place to buy new bikes, used bikes, have bikes custom made, get bikes tuned up, and find a bunch of other sport accessories. Del Mar Life's Katie Cirilli takes us inside.
Woohoo! There's nothing like whipping around on wheels without a care in the world. John Lenny has known that since he began biking as a boy.
I grew up in a neighborhood that 80 houses and everybody's on a half acre or so nobody's crammed up on each other, and there was 8 boys my age, and so you kind of had to have a bike to either get to their house fast or ride around fast with them.
And that was only the beginning. John got into working on and restoring bikes. He's raced BMX, done triathlons and road riding, and 5 years ago noticed a need for a maintenance spot in Milton.
I really just found there's a hole in this town and it needed it, and was like, well, let's give it a shot.
At the time, John had a gym in town. 302 Bicycles started small and grew.
We had like 50 square feet. It was like a mechanic stand, some tools, and we had tubes, a couple tires, the very, very bare bones basic for the most common of bikes. And then it kind of grew into the rest of that room, and then we decided to get rid of group classes because they weren't making that much money, and moving the gym back there, and then we expanded around the corner because it was like an L-shaped building. This past year we did really, really well, and it just happened that these units were opening up, so I talked to the landlord, because it's the same building, and said I'll take all 3, and doubled our size on our 5th year anniversary.
5 years later, it's a spot to find a new bike, a used bike, bike parts and accessories, or get something custom made.
We do everything but paint and weld. So if you have a frame or a bike and you want to make it do this or look like that or whatever, we can do it.
You dream, and he does.
We've done some trike conversions, restored like some tandems. We've taken like old tandems and made them new school, so they have the newer wheels that are easy to get tires for, and you can get wider tires for different spokes and sealed bearings in those, like a 1964 Schwinn we did. Brand new wheel set, brand new everything on it, but we kept the paint all original because it was decent shape. So now we have a brand new bike on an old frame that just rides great and rides like a new bike would, not like a bike from the 50s or 60s would.
Even his bike is his creation.
Aluminum beach cruiser. It's a Sun Revolution aluminum with 25-inch bars on it. We did a layback seat post. Found some other cool things, little front rack on it, phone holder. Just made it fun, made it usable, made it so it's a head turner, but you can still ride it comfortably.
I'm like a little nervous. I don't feel like I'm going to be very good yet. As soon as I laid my eyes on this wheeled wonder, I had to give it a go. Going around to the park. My arms are up so high. I've never had them up this high. John adds that there's plenty of ways to customize your current bike, especially because as far as new bikes go, inventory everywhere is low right now. They'll also take care of all things BMX.
We do have jerseys, we do full face helmets, and there's just not a lot of shops that do BMX anymore. The BMX is kind of a niche that, like, I've always loved BMX, I've always ridden BMX. I don't think I've ever not owned a BMX bike.
No matter what type of bike you're about to buy, John advises everyone to give it a go before you hand over the green.
It drives me nuts when somebody's like, I'll just take that, and then they're like walking. I'm like, this can turn into a coat hanger, like in your garage or something, like the treadmill, the infamous treadmill that holds the suit jackets down the handles because they bought it thinking they're going to use it, and then they hated it.
On the note of trying new things, John says disc golf is soaring in popularity. 302 Bicycles can hook folks up there, too.
We carry a lot of the popular brands. Innova's kind of one that anybody that's played disc golf's heard of. And then we do some Dynamics and Discraft, Lat 64, West Side Discs, Hand Eye.
Are you good?
No. Not at all.
He's better than me, though. That's for sure. As important to John as having the latest and greatest gear in biking, boarding, or frisbee golfing is giving back to his community.
We want to give to who we can and help them out. We've given parts to people that are at the homeless shelter down the street, and their flat tires flat, and they're in a homeless shelter. Like it's a 30-day shelter, but we've changed their flats for free. It's going to get them the work. It's going to get them that job or that job interview. And if they miss that job interview, then they may need to go to another shelter in 30 days.
Helping folks of every kind.
Nailed it. Nailed this ride.
To enjoy the ride.